Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching 412 PSE Customs here on YouTube. For those of you who don't know, my name is Matt Sr. I'm the founder and CEO of 412 Public Safety Equipment Customs here in Pittsburgh, PA. So first, I'd like to start off by wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody has a safe and happy Thanksgiving. And enjoy the time that you have with your family, as today is Thanksgiving. So today I'm going to do an unconventional video of sorts. You guys are used to seeing video uploads of emergency warning lights and equipment that pertains to our field and our industry. Today's video I'm going to do on a toy. This is a toy truck. This is the HESS Holiday Toy Truck. Now, before I start, I just want to let everybody know we have no connection with HESS. HESS does not endorse this video. We're not sponsored by HESS. This is in no way a paid video or anything of those sorts. Nobody is benefiting from this video other than the general public. So the reason I wanted to do this video is this holiday toy truck is something that I learned about a couple years ago. Somebody had mentioned to me about these toys because my son is really into toy trucks, toy cars, of course, as most young boys are. And somebody had brought these to my attention, and to be honest with you, I've been buying my son toy trucks and toy cars to play with, various stores, Target, Walmart, where everybody buys toys. Toys R Us when they were open. My son has gotten some time playing with these toys, but eventually at some point, they all end up destroyed. You buy the ones that have the lights and the sirens and all the noises and all the bells and whistles. And at some point, the wheel breaks off or it stops making noises. And of course, your son or your daughter, for that matter, is disappointed because their toy has broke. Well, this is why I wanted to bring this specific toy to you. Now, HESS, little background of their company. They are a company in the petroleum industry, and they have been around for, don't quote me on this, but probably a century or more, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I know the company started doing these toys. Okay, so the HESS company introduced these toys in 1964. Ever since then, they have released a new toy truck every year. Now, these are highly anticipated. These are very collectible. There are a lot of people that collect these. In addition to their annual holiday toy truck, they have a mini truck series that they also sell. Now, since I've been buying these for my son, which, oh boy, we're probably going on the last 6 or 7 years, I have bought him this holiday toy truck every year, and I have also been able to find people selling off collections from many years previous. So my son has a very large collection, to say the least. But these toys, okay, every year they come out, of course I receive an email and I order mine right off the bat. These toys have not changed price since I started ordering them. Now, this truck in front of us this year cost me $35.99 plus tax. They ship it to you for free, and it includes Energizer batteries. Now, There's a lot of things about these toys that make them special. Number one, my son has yet to destroy one. These things are so well built that it's almost inconceivable that he has not been able to destroy these. They have rubber tires. And so let's get into this one. This one is the first year that a tow truck was used. They have done RVs, they have done fire engines, they have done police cars, they have done, you know, a multitude of things. If you go to the HESS Toy Truck website, you know, you can look back and see kind of the history of them. Let me see if I can, I want to say it's HESStoytruck.com, and it is. Okay, so it's HESStoytruck.com. If you go there, it'll give you kind of a history behind it. It'll let you know which one is available right now. And if you guys look on like eBay, I know eBay, a ton of people are selling the earlier versions of it. So the way the truck comes is in this nifty little box back here that I have on display. Very nice packaging. You know, it looks exactly like the truck. Gives you some descriptions, and it kind of gives you the procedures of how to sign up and get early warning about these toys. And as I said, they come with Energizer batteries built into them already. There are some tabs that you have to pull out to get the trucks to work and the toys to work. Now, the toys are always in multiples. So you'll never buy one of these HESS trucks where it's just one truck. There's always either two little toys that come with it. Like, for example, the RV comes with a motorcycle and like a little dune buggy. This one is the first year for using a tow truck. This is the HESS Tow Truck Rescue Team toy. Now, this thing is awesome. Without turning it on or anything, if you pull out this ramp, and of course the ramp is so that you can get the smaller tow truck off of it. So let's take a look at the little guy. So the little guy is obviously a small version of a tow truck. Now, the small toys normally come with a friction motor. It's not the pullback and it goes. It's just whenever you rev it up, as so, it'll go. Pretty cool. Rubber tires. Very well built. Obviously, here's the tab. Of course, when my son gets this one, he's going to know that I was in it because I'm going to pull the tab out and we're going to turn this on. LED lights everywhere. Has the 2019 logo on the back of it. This one has a slide out wrecker attachment. Has an up down motion to it. Very awesome. Okay, so let's put that one to the side and let's take a look at the big wrecker. Now, every time, no matter whether the truck is on or not, if you maneuver the ramp, it automatically makes a noise and the lights come on. So this is the main toy. The main toy, rubber tires again, a couple different light and sound modes, a trapdoor for the batteries, so that you can use the batteries. This has a slide out wheel bar, wheel lift For you tow truck guys out there, you obviously know what this is. You know, you can put the little guy on there and he'll tow it just fine. You know, this thing will tow many other different manufacturers' toys. Let's take a look at it. I can't remember exactly how many LED lights are in this thing, but I mean, there is a ton. And of course, they did start incorporating LEDs into the vehicles the last couple of years. They were always the incandescent kind of lights for a while. They always have the year of the holiday issue. Now this one not only is a car carrier for the small tow truck, but it has that wheel lift as I showed you and pulled out. But it also has its own wrecker thing here. Let me see if I can. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. I apologize about that. So, yeah, I mean, this thing, I just wanted to bring this to you guys because I just think it's absolutely great that these are so affordable. They're such high quality. They come with the batteries, so when you make this purchase, you don't have to run out and get a pack of batteries to make sure that you have batteries. It also has the noise buttons. Backup alarm, obviously. So there's your morning light mode. Now this does have a couple different modes that you can put it into. So if you flip it over like that, these lights will continuously flash and blink as long as you leave it in that mode. Now that's another thing that's a little bit different from any other toy on the market that I've purchased for my children. You know, a lot of them, you just have the push button action. When you push the button, the lights will turn on, it'll make a noise, and then after a few seconds, it goes away. And, you know, with my son obviously being my son and being around the blinky, flashy lights all the time, you know, he's real into them. So he loves the fact that he can flip the switch on his toy truck and he can drive it around for hours if he so chooses, and those lights will still be on. They'll be flashing. You know, there's a couple different modes as I showed. This one is the warning mode where these lights will continuously flash like this in the wig-wag fashion until you flip that button again to shut them off. No matter what mode you're in, your noise buttons work. So then you have a all-on kind of scenario where it'll just have your headlights and tail lights on steady. Of course, you can push the button to get your strobe lights, or anytime you press any of the activated sounds, it also comes on. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, I've showed quite a few family members, team members. I mean, these things are just awesome. So there you have it. That's the HESS holiday truck. I'll put a link down below to the website that you can go to obviously purchase one. I highly recommend, if you have a son or a daughter for that matter. Let's not forget those daughters out there. My daughter, being a tomboy and being just my daughter, she's around the cars, trucks, garage, and blinky lights all the time. So she's into it just as much as her brothers are. I recommend these highly. Super high quality. Just to let you guys know, these are not made in the United States. They are made in China for HESS. They are distributed here in the US. But I'm going to tell you, these things are the highest quality toy trucks I have ever had the pleasure of purchasing for my son. He loves them. You know, he has come to expect one of these every year, obviously. So yeah, I'll put a link down below. Definitely check these out. They're very reasonable. They ship them so quick. I think when I purchased this year, I had them in 3 days, 3 days time. Very affordable. Don't have to run out and get batteries. Everything comes in the box. Comes with your directions. Everything you need to know to operate it and to change batteries and what have you. And just to reiterate, there's no connection to HESS. This isn't sponsored. They're not paying me to do this. This is just me showing you guys something that I think is awesome and I think is great for every little boy and little girl that's into this type of thing. And, you know, for those of you in the hooking industry, this is just awesome. You know, HESS has always done a lot of first responder vehicles, and you know, this is just validation that you guys are, you know, you're first responders. You know, everybody fights about it and says, oh, tow truck drivers aren't first responders. That's a bunch of bull. Wrecker operators put their life on the line for the general public during their darkest days. You know, if you're stranded on the highway in the middle of the night, it's pitch black, who else will come get you? So there you have it. That is the 2019 HESS Tow Truck Rescue Team Holiday Truck. I'm going to put a link down below. Go check it out. Get them for your son or your daughter. Trust me, these things are awesome. I've never misled any of you guys, and I definitely will continue not to. These things are awesome. Go check them out. All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving again. Enjoy your holiday season. Please be safe out there. Be kind to one another. We'll see you next time.